Consumers feel emotionally attached to the media that they watch, especially television shows, and the brands that advertise on them. A metric that was just developed by NewMediaMetrics based on an academic theory of human behavior correlates sales with relationships on an 11-point scale. NMM tracks 380 brands across 48 categories in its database, and about 60% of them are CPG. None are private label. Data for CPG brands reflects sales in the supermarket channel only. They accessed the Kantar Retail U.S. Household Panel to survey 4,250 U.S. consumers between the ages of 13 and 64 for its latest annual survey in May 2012. Its findings reflect full-price purchases without the influence of promotional deals or coupons to factor out people who may be emotionally attached to savings or retailer loyalty programs. Now, here's a few ahas. The most emotionally attached consumers to Tide detergent are rated 9s and 10s on the 0 to 10 scale. They each spend $34.58 every year on the brand in U.S. supermarkets versus the least attached, who spend just $16.16. This highest spending group represents $396 million in yearly sales, far more than the $23 million that's spent by those rated 0 to 4. Now, the 9s and 10s buyers of Pepsi each spend $33.88 every year on the brand in supermarkets. That equals $700 million in sales, well above the $20.58 each, or $123 million among the 0 to 4 audience. When it comes to candy, the M&M's brand rose 5.9% in emotional attachment in 2012 over the previous year. Oreos jumped by 8.7%. According to NMM, people are saying that, hey, life isn't so good these days. I'm going to have a cookie or a candy bar. On the category level, emotional attachment to beer, that's up also, 18.3%. In 2012, coffee is up 12.1%, and overall candy is up 10.1%. Now, according to the firm, emotional attachment is a predictive model. It's a right brain approach. People start to feel and sense things before they act on them. What supermarkets can learn from the Girl Scouts, when the Lempert Report continues. The Girl Scouts of the USA have just laid out an impressive lesson in private label packaging for supermarkets. In the first major packaging revamp of Girl Scout cookies since 1999, the $790 million brand in annual sales puts its cause front and center. It showcases the 5 financial literacy and entrepreneurship skills that the Girl Scout cookie program teaches girls, namely goal setting, decision-making, money management, people skills, and business ethics. This is smart. We believe that the message will resonate with customers because people realize more today than ever that these Girl Scouts will grow into women who will bear increasing financial responsibilities for their families, households, workplaces, and neighborhoods. Let's take a lesson from them. How about supermarkets differentiating their private labels by aligning them and their packages with worthy causes? Now, I'm not talking about paying for a logo from a charity, but rather looking at the community efforts that your store is now involved with. By connecting to local causes, we feel that retailers will light the greatest emotional response from shoppers. Consider areas that have been decimated by the recent floods or other natural disasters, or with a high incidence of cancer, or where a factory was shut down and unemployment is high. People will know that they're helping their neighbors when they buy your store brand.
The Lempert Report uploads right here 3 times a week with the information you need to stay ahead of the trends. For more, just visit thelempertreport.com.